I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
What did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you look disturbed?
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
A spell of immortality?
Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
So, why would she risk sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
So, if you died, she would have another daughter?
Not by any natural means. Perhaps I should take this as a vote of confidence from her on my capabilities. Or perhaps she simply wished me gone from the Korcari wilds so she could prepare her ritual in peace. A disturbing thought.
Are you certain about this?
Indeed. That is primarily what this tome details. The various daughters that Flemeth has acquired, their preparation and training. I recognize all of it. I am to be her next host. This is my purpose.
Okay, so what do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Kill Flemeth? Isn't that a little extreme?
It may seem so. If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to extend her life beyond all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have. If I do not act on what I know, then more the fool am I.
Perhaps you should talk to her about it first.
And what would that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances. At worst, Flemeth would imprison me once she became aware I know what I do. I know my mother well enough to be confident she would show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same.
Why do you need my help?
Because if she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. So obviously I cannot be the one to do it.
Can this not wait until another time?
Another time? Would you wait on such a matter? How do I not know that Flemeth is not making preparations to steal my body even as we speak? No, this cannot wait until another time. I will not wander the countryside waiting for Flemeth to act and do nothing about it. If I must, I will find a way to deal with this on my own. I do not wish to. I find myself enjoying the time I've spent with you, but if you force me to go, then I will.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she would truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
It sounds like you just want someone to do your dirty work.
You think I take pleasure in this? I do not. I will, however, fight for my survival just as Flemeth would.
Are you serious? Kill Flemeth, Witch of the Wilds?
She would like everyone to think she is invincible, but I highly doubt that is the case. And besides that, you are not truly killing her.
Do I have a time limit?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Okay, let's go to Flemeth and see what she has to say about it.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
How does she know? I should dance to your tune instead?
Why dance at all? Why not sing? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
It appears that she knows how you extend your natural lifespan.
That she does. The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
I just want the truth.
The truth, as if it were nothing. How like a man. No, no. Far better the lie. Far better the comfort of blankets and shadows and a mother's love. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
And what happens to you?
I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that?
Do you think she'll believe that?
We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do.
And what do I get out of it?
You get to keep her for a time.
The fact that Flemeth sent Morrigan with me contradicts this whole idea that she wanted Morrigan's body to extend her lifespan and so on and so forth. If she really realizes how dangerous the Darkspawn is and so on. Also, somehow, Flemeth knew as soon as she saw me that I already knew what's happening and that Morrigan has sent me and all that. So something is very suspicious, and she wouldn't tell me the truth, and the way she perceives all that, it's almost like a joke to her. It's as if my choice doesn't really matter, regardless of what I do. In the grand scheme of things, it will be insignificant. I don't know. In my previous playthroughs, I fought Flemeth. In this one, I'm not certain. At this point, do I really have a reason to side with Morrigan? I guess I do. But Flemeth was the one who saved us, right? When you think about it. I seriously doubt that Flemeth would really want to kill us right now. And if she already knew that we're coming here to fight her, why would she stay in the hut? It's a very interesting. We learned some more about this situation in Dragon Age 2. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm trying to think of this game as if Dragon Age 2 or Dragon Age Inquisition or nothing else exists, as if I don't know anything ahead of plan. Let's say I could do that.
It's far easier this way, don't you think? The lies are always more fun.
Yes, fun. Tricking Morgan. Oh, who am I kidding? That does sound fun. I'm a bad man.
Not killing Morrigan's mother. That is the more noble choice, right?
Right? A tangled web you weave, Warden. I hope it's for good cause.
The book is inside the hut, with notes and spells enough to make even Morrigan blush with delight. You and I will not meet again. That I guarantee.
It's not I who weave it, it's Flemeth. Let's talk her again.
Change your mind already? I changed knickers less quickly.
I want that grimoire for myself. I just want some more questions answered.
Wouldn't we all, alas?
So you'll give me no answers at all?
Back to this again. Sabers rattling and jaws firmly planted on the floor. Oh, do something.
Fine, I'll go.
Then do leave an old woman in peace. So many visitors. Next they'll be putting in a road, maybe an inn. Ha. Change your mind already? I changed knickers less quickly.
I just... I remember that feeling. I feel a little like a fool right now if I just go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to kill you now. It's like neither Morrigan nor Flemeth is revealing everything. You know, Morrigan doesn't want to come and confront Flemeth. Flemeth appears to be knowing Morrigan's plans, and she seems like she doesn't care what I do. She doesn't seem scared or angry or anything. So I feel like I'm this pawn that the two are playing and trying to, use in their favor. What if I say I want that grimoire for myself?
Oh, how interesting. I'd like to see the look on her face when she realizes it. But you must earn what you take. I would have it no other way.
Oh, so I'm gonna fight her now.
I'm ready. No quarter shall be given.
Where are my potions?
Right, man?
Where's the Liliana?
I shall lose you. Not pleasant.
Oh, she grabbed. God damn it. She doesn't want Liliana to live, apparently.
If I must.
Best be wary. Quickly, we must fight. Let's make this quick.
I am here. We must strike.
Oh no, Alistair died too. Okay.
I'm ready. I will not.
As you say.
Blast!
We must strike. Quickly. Nothing but a
Yes. Don't give them the advantage. Come, let us end this. I shall do it.
ready.
Quickly, we must fight.
And there she goes. Okay. So what just happened? Apparently, as you saw, Flemeth did that more as a test, really. This, I think, proves that something's going on. I mean, Flemeth was clearly aware that this confrontation has no meaning in the grand scheme of things.
You have returned from the wilds, alive. What news have you?
Your dirty work is done.
My dirty work? Why is it so filthy that I protect myself from such violation? I suppose that I should consider it no small mercy, then, that you did the deed regardless of what you thought of it. And the real grimoire, did you find it?
What if I say no, I didn't?
Perhaps she hid it then. Damn her! Perhaps we might have an opportunity to go back and look for it. 'Tis more valuable than you think. And thank you for helping me. No one has ever... Thank you.
Difficult to say, is it?
Perhaps a little, but 'tis honestly meant.
And so I have the grimoire. The real grimoire. Where is it? There we go. Let's see.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds. I wish to ask a question of you.
Go ahead.
I wish to know your opinion of love.
This came out of nowhere, didn't it?
I would hardly call it nowhere. We have been close for some time now. You are impressive in many ways, and you even protected me from Flemeth without hope of reward. I feel anxious when I look upon you. I dislike this sense of dependency. 'Tis a weakness I abhor. If this is love, I wish to ascertain that you do not feel the same.
Are you saying that you love me?
No, that's not what I'm saying. You need to pay attention. What I'm saying is that I have been foolish. I have allowed myself to become too close. This is a weakness.
Oh, love isn't a weakness, really.
You are not listening to me. Do not be such a fool. This is for your own good. I am not like other women. I am not worth your distraction, and you are not worth mine.
She's certainly interesting. And she's certainly beautiful and all that, but after what she said in the Mage Tower, I really didn't like that. And I know she's been raised in horrible ways by Flemeth and in isolation, but still, she tries to act like she's smart and wise and all, but she has a pretty narrow-minded views of some things. And also that whole business with Flemeth and the grimoire and the thing we've just did, there are just too many unknowns. Well, I guess I've commented on that in the past, so I'm gonna say it right now. In my previous playthrough, I ended up with Liliana. I romanced her, but it took me a good amount of time deciding between Morgan and Liliana. They both have their appeals, I should say. Ultimately, I can't fully trust Morgan. Well, you would say, well, Liliana was a assassin and all that, but there is just something about Morgan that I dislike. And even though there are things that I like, I think I'll have to go with, if that's what you really want, then let's end it. Now, when we get towards the end of the game, there are important things that are happening, and I'll go back to this point and talk about it more and discuss it more, but it's certainly interesting, and I'm looking forward to get back to that. Let's see.
Yes. That is much better. This is how it should be. You will not regret this. It will make it easier in the end. Trust me. Now, let us return to the task at hand. Now I have enough time to study Mother's grimoire to find a way to prevent her from stealing my body in the future. For she will be back. One day, I have no doubt of that. And if I cannot protect myself, one day I will track her down again in whatever body she inhabits, and she will die again and again if need be. But there is no need to think of such things now. I have you to thank for saving me, so let us return to the task of dealing with the Darkspawn, no?
Good. I'm glad you're safe.
Let us go. There is much to be done before... There is still much to be done.
Yeah, before that thing, which I'm not gonna spoil.